I'm tempted not to say anything about the new year for two major reasons. Reason number one, there are all kinds of prophets that are already prophesying. And I'm not a prophet, I'm just a pastor. So maybe we should leave the prophesying to the prophets. And then reason number two, you know, a true prophet will tell you what God says. And what God says many a times is not always what you want to hear. I'm going to start with Nigeria.
Hello beloved, welcome back to Pat Rhema Channel. I brought you an interesting video from Papa Adeboye, and this is what the man of God has for the nation of Nigeria, what God revealed to him concerning 2024. I quote, he says, once breeze blow, fowl nyash go show. So, as you all know, he says a whole lot of things in this video, which I'm not going to bore you. I'm going to let you watch the video so that you hear what the man of God has to say. But before I do that, there are key things he says that got me interest. He says that things would definitely be hard, but at the end, it will be better. You understand? Things are still going to get worse according to what Papa Adeboye said, but at the end of the day, things will be better. So that is what he said. He said after every storm, there will definitely be a breakthrough at the end of it. So I'm not going to talk much. I'm going to let you watch the video so that you hear what the man of God has to say. And please, before I do that, if you have not subscribed to Pat Rhema Channel, kindly pause this video, subscribe, comment, like, share with family and friends so that you don't miss out on any of our content. And don't forget to turn on the post notification to get notified. Here's the video, guys.
And the reason I'm going to tell you the little that I can about Nigeria is because somebody says if we jump from a story building, you will not be as wounded as if you are pushed. Because when you jump, you prepare for the landing. Everything God is saying, send around one little sentence, which interestingly I heard from those who are dramatizing. Even though they don't know what they are saying. You can write this in capital letters. The wind is blowing. And so you should include in your prayer that the wind will blow you good. Because the wind is blowing. It's already blowing. And you can't stop the wind. As far as Nigeria is concerned, my beloved children, things will get worse before it gets better. Mark my word. That's what Daddy says. We're already complaining that things are hot. Huh? The good news is the wind is already blowing. As it's going to get a bit hotter, before it begins to cool down. That's what Daddy told me. Oh, that's not what I want to tell. That's not what I would love to hear. But that's what he said. It will get worse before it gets better. Talking about Nigeria, because the wind is blowing. Let me hear you say the wind is blowing. Say it as if you believe it. Some serious secrets will come to the open. You know, the elders have a proverb. If the wind blows, you will see the anus of the chicken. Tell your friend the wind is blowing. I think I better run away from Nigeria. What I mean by run away, I mean from prophecies concerning Nigeria. Don't lose hope. Oh. Because the wind is blowing, it means sooner or later things will get cool. So in case you are thinking of Japaning, there are some of us who can't Japa. We can't go anywhere. We are here, whether we like it or not, and we will survive. For the individuals, the Lord made it clear to me that because the wind is blowing, there are some people who will start this year as nothing. But before the end of the year, they become significant. And he illustrated it. He showed me from the Bible that when he created man, he just took mud. And then the wind blew on the mud. And the mud became a living soul. So some will start this year as nobody. But before the end of the year, they will become significant.
So, guys, you all heard what Papa Adeboye has to say. As you all know, he was speaking in parables throughout this video, but there are key things that he says that got me interested. First of all, he says that there will surely be hard time, there will surely be difficult time, but at the end of that, there will definitely be joy. It seems like sorrow may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Whatever we are going through is just a phase. At the end of the day, there will be joy. And that is what a lot of men of God, a lot of prophets have come out to prophesy concerning this year 2024 and concerning what is happening in Nigeria currently and what will happen for the time being. And after that, the situation will be different. So a lot of men of God, prominent men of God, have come out to speak into 2024. Like Papa Adeboye says, there's something he says, I quote, he says that there is no great man or great woman that do not go through difficulties in life. So, but you should have it at the back of your mind that whatever you're going through, it will surely come to an end one day. You won't suffer for the rest of your life. There is something that you're going through because you're working towards something. Definitely, Nigeria is going to be rough for the time being. Nigeria is going to be so messed up for the time being. But at the end of the day, a lot of things is going to take shape. So, crisis will keep on rising for the time being, but at the end, there will be joy at the end. And he said something that the wind is blowing. He keep on repeating on that word, but most of the things he's saying, he's actually speaking in parables. And he also speaks in parables towards those that have been prophesying and what is going to happen in Nigeria. Like, a lot of up and down, people are going to be exposed for their evil doings and all that. He says something towards that, but he was speaking in parables towards that aspect. So, guys, I don't really know what you're facing, I don't know what you're going through, but keep believing God that the situation will turn around at the end of the day. And he also says that people sees them as nobody, people that people look down upon, they will become somebody prominent in the society by the end of this 2024. As you all know, somebody may be there looking down on you. Oh, you don't even have food to eat, you don't even have money to take care of yourself, you look so tattered and all that, all manner of things people are telling you. Just believe in God that before you know, your situation will be different and things are going to turn around for the best for you. It's just a phase that you're going through right now. At the end of this phase, joy will surely come. And he also says that prices of things are going to rise in Nigeria. As we speak, it will keep on rising, but at the end of the day, things are going to be stabilized by the grace of God. So we shouldn't just take things for granted and all that. The man of God also emphasized on crisis and that God will let his wind blow to blow away the evil things in our society, in our nation, Nigeria. And he also urged us to join our hands in prayer that whatever we're facing as a nation, it will surely come to pass. It won't last forever. There is no situation that lasts forever. There is no situation that is permanent. There is no condition that is permanent. So we should keep on believing God that God is going to change this situation, because whatever God has revealed to his servants, it would definitely come to pass. It's not in our place to say, oh, the crisis we are facing, people are dying, things are getting, we should stop complaining at this point. I feel like God has already heard our cry and God has already answered our prayer. So we should be rejoicing as it stands right now, because for this men of God, for God to reveal things to them and for them to come out to speak to us that yes, we will surely face this difficulty, but don't worry, at the end of this difficulty there will be joy at the end of that. So that is one thing I want us to keep on believing God that, oh, whatever we're going through, whatever we're passing through as a nation, it will surely come to an end. We don't care whether this person is bad for our nation, but God is still, if God is ready for you, is ready for you. God can use the worst of the worst to make our nation a better place, because a lot is going on. Even people living outside Nigeria could not come back home because things in Nigeria are not good. Do we want to start counting? Is it from our security reasons? Is it increment in a whole lot of things? But one thing you should know is that there is no place like home. I know, yes, our currency doesn't have value right now, but it has value more than other currencies. There are something you can actually, if you're in Nigeria currently, you can boast of 10,000. But when you are in the Western world, I don't think you can use 10,000 naira to purchase anything. Yeah, some people will be like, oh, I just want to stay here to work, then return back home. But it's not like that. The way living there, it's higher. Even within African country, it's also higher than Nigeria. So guys, I'm not going to really say anything at this point. I'm just going to hear your opinion, your thoughts at the comment section. So let me know what is going through your mind after hearing what Papa Adeboye has said. Thank you very much for watching. You're blessed.